Hey, it's Darius, and congratulations to I-75ers who let me know that they passed the exam this month. All the green check marks mean it's their last part. They're done. No more CPA review. If you didn't pass, don't get mad. Get yourself on I-75 with me, Darius Clark, because the right teacher makes all the difference. I'll leave a spot for you on next month's list. Hey, it's Darius, and July always means update month. And I-75 CPA review is now fully updated for recent exam changes. For example, the CPA FAR exam is now testing the Cybersecurity SEC release 33.112.16. What does that mean for you if you're taking FAR? You need to know the impact of this rule on interim and year-end reporting. So I thought we would look at that in this video.
The rise in ransomware attacks, data breaches, use of crypto assets, and vulnerabilities from hybrid work environments have increased cybersecurity risks to business. So to ensure full, fair, and timely disclosure, the SEC recognized cybersecurity as a financial and strategic risk, requiring standardized, transparent reporting. And as a result, we have this cybersecurity release from the SEC, which has an impact on Form 8K and also Regulation SK. We know that Form 8K, mandatory 4 business day reporting of material events like a cybersecurity incident, unless the U.S. Attorney General determines immediate disclosure would pose a substantial risk to national security or to public safety. And if so, a 30-day safe harbor would kick in instead of the 4 business days. Regulation SK now requires annual disclosure of cybersecurity risk management, strategy, and governance, including the processes used to assess, identify, and manage material cybersecurity risks. Also included in the disclosure is whether cybersecurity risks have had or are likely to have a material impact on business strategy, financial condition, or operations. Also included in the disclosure, how the board oversees cybersecurity and the role of management in addressing risks. And inline XBRL tagging is required for structured machine-readable disclosures. The cybersecurity disclosures must be embedded directly within the HTML document instead of a separate file. All right, let's try this. Under SEC Release 33.112.116, what is the purpose of allowing a delay in filing Form 8K? Is it A, to give companies time to assess whether the breach is criminal in nature? B, to prevent reputational damage before the breach is resolved? C, to allow for national security or public safety concerns to be reviewed by the Attorney General? Or D, to confirm cyber insurance will cover the breach? And the answer is C, a delay up to 30 days may be granted if the U.S. Attorney General determines immediate disclosure would pose a substantial risk to national security or to public safety. Otherwise, if no risk, then if there's a cybersecurity breach, the answer would be 8K would require 4 business days for the disclosure. But the question asks, what's the purpose of allowing a delay in filing Form 8K under this new SEC release? And the answer is to allow for national security or public safety concerns to be reviewed by the Attorney General. All right, how about this? What's the main purpose of Regulation SK Item 106 introduced by SEC Release number 33.112.116? Well, the minute you see 112.116, you think cybersecurity disclosures. A says to define how internal controls over financial reporting should be tested. B, to require disclosures about cybersecurity risk management, strategy, and governance. C, to prescribe penalties for non-disclosure of IT expenditures. Or D, all of these. And the answer is B, to require disclosures about cybersecurity risk management, strategy, and governance. This new rule aims to increase transparency and consistency of cybersecurity disclosures to better inform investors. A is wrong, defining how internal controls over financial reporting are tested. That's Sarbanes-Oxley. C is wrong. The rule does not prescribe penalties for non-disclosure of IT expenditures. The question asks, what's the main purpose of Regulation SK Item 106 introduced by SEC Release 33.112.116? And the answer is to require disclosures about cybersecurity risk management, strategy, and governance. All right, how about this? Under Regulation SK Item 106, introduced by SEC Release 33-112-116, which of the following best describes the role of the Board of Directors? A, the board must design the company's cybersecurity architecture. B, the board must certify all incident reports personally. C, the company must disclose how the board oversees cybersecurity risks. D, the board must approve all IT purchases exceeding $100,000. And the answer is C, the company must disclose how the board oversees cybersecurity risks, because under this new rule, registrants, which means publicly traded companies, must disclose in their annual reports, Form 10-K, the board of directors' oversight role in managing cybersecurity risks, specifically how the board is informed about cybersecurity risks and how frequently they discuss or review such matters. The requirement does not mandate that the board design the cybersecurity architecture or approve spending in excess of a specific dollar amount. It just focuses on governance and oversight. A is wrong. Designing cybersecurity architecture, that tends to be a management and IT function, not a board responsibility. And B is wrong. The board is not required to personally certify incident reports. That responsibility typically falls on executives, top management. And D is wrong. There's no requirement for the board to approve IT purchases over a certain dollar threshold under this regulation. And the question asked, under Regulation SK Item 106, which of the following best describes the role of the board of directors? And the answer is C. The company must disclose how the board oversees cybersecurity risks.